following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
But yeah, you're planning. You'll still be planning your upgrades for your Ion Storm stuff.
I want all of them.
Giala will get a call from Alanya.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm prepping for my next mission, and
Oh, so you got some time to catch up then?
yeah, don't be surprised if you don't recognize me.
I don't recognise you at any time. I'm teasing. Come on.
Oh.
It's been a while since we've seen each other, so...
Yeah, well, I'm going to look quite a bit different because I had to change my face, my eyes, my makeup.
Oh, I've done worse.
Yeah, so, when did you want to catch up?
Well, now, anytime I've got nothing on until the next couple of missions, depending on when they arrive will happen. So, at the moment, free.
Okay, well, you know where I live. If you just want to swing by, I'm going to be here.
Alright, I'll come by now then.
Okay, maybe you can help me.
Yep.
Cool. Well, see you soon.
So, I'll change direction and go back to the elevator to go to her place. Oh no, I'll go back to the warehouse.
You were going to the warehouse, yes.
I'll go to her place now. Oh no, I'll go to the warehouse. Oh no, I'll give it to her place. Oh, I can't decide.
Typical woman, I just don't know what I want to do.
Okay, you do get news.
I get news.
An Alcor exploration ship has discovered what they believe to be a new delicacy in the form of a large, rotund herbivorous mammal. The creatures were discovered last week on a previously unvisited world that apparently has no predators in their ecosystem. Currently being dubbed the round cow by the Alcor that discovered it. The meat of the creature has been eaten by Asari, Batarians, and humans as well, and all feedback reveals it is incredibly tender and juicy, and that a single specimen contains almost 600 kilograms of edible meat. While several environmentalists have already cried foul at the potentially ruining the planet's ecosystem with fears of eating the creatures to extinction, the Alcor government has already made it clear they plan to merely study the creatures in their natural habitat for several months, and then take several dozen breeding pairs before leaving the rest alone.
I want round cows. I love the idea of ball cow. You stole ball cow from me.
Oh no, round
It's a
cow.
reference!
I had half thought of...
What, to square pigs?
I was considering sending this message to Gold because I know how he likes the foreign meats
And balls.
and balls. But
One big sweaty ball!
But then I also know that he would just eat their planet to extinction. So the good side of me says no.
Could be that more.
He fucking would. Honest, he was the one that killed that whatever that creature was and kept the part.
Was it the... No, because the raptors came after he'd already left.
It was one of the first
Oh, it
planets.
was the swamp cows.
Swamp cows. It was a swamp cow. Yeah. See, his fondness of cows. Oh.
So you arrive at Alanya's apartment.
I'll bring her a bell.
You'll hear footsteps and then... What is that?
It's Tiala.
Oh, okay. Door opens. Somebody you don't recognise is basically standing there. Hi. It's me. They don't look like me, but it's me.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, that was the sergeant's idea.
Oh, she has all the best ideas.
Mm.
Um,
Come on in.
Close the door, lock it.
Would you like something to drink?
I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
Oh, you do want something to drink.
No.
Right this way.
I was going to ask
Would you like water? Or
Oh,
orange?
This is even weirder. Just go back to your voice, please.
You have to practice.
Sorry, no, you have to practice.
I have to practice. Although maybe I should try something else.
I don't think that fits that face.
All right, maybe I should try something
Oh,
else.
oh.
You know, I'm going to be in with a bunch of thugs. Maybe I should just, talk like a thug. Going to rough you up.
What level of thug are these?
Well, they're just going to be like down in the underwards.
Then this would be probably the better level.
All right. I see how it is. I should probably, fuck, shit, cunt, bitch. Swear a lot more. Sorry, is that weird?
I think you're going too far into it. You want to be
I've got to get in character. I've got to get in character. I've got to be like, I've got to stick with it once
Yeah,
I've
but
got in there.
how much of a thug do you have to be? Because if you're going that far, then you're going to be
But
doing.
you really know what a thug about.
Well, I've got to come up with a persona. I've got to come up with something that I've got to remain consistent once I've got it in there. I don't know what they're going to do once I'm in.
Have you not spent? Oh no, you haven't spent time with thugs.
Act a thug, Aaron. You're good at acting. You've spent time around scum and villainy.
It's heights of scum and villainy.
I'll have to coach you on thuggery.
So you know what a thug's about.
Well, you don't not learn a few things after 50 years of running.
Yeah, all right. Lay it on me. Roll your. It's supposed to be charisma.
I think you have literary acting.
Do you have acting?
I think I do.
I believe she has oral performance.
Oral performance. I do.
I'm not joking.
Serious?
Yep.
Why are you
And that's
laughing?
been the subject of many jokes.
She has to perform oral.
Yep, perform orally.
Yeah. Brenda, why are you laughing?
What's so funny? It gave me a synergy with one of my other skills. It was well worth the.
What's so funny about Tiala having perform oral?
She's performing it right now.
So
I don't get. Why are you laughing?
what skill would you like?
It would be like acting if you've got it.
You know what's wrong with me.
I don't have perform
I
acting,
don't.
so no.
Okay.
I have got wood disguise.
That would help with the physical side of things. She's already got that sorted out.
Alright. So just intelligence then.
That'd be
Charisma,
charisma
sorry.
based.
Oh no, what do you do?
17.
How much does she absorb? 19.
Well, she
on
is
the die.
moisture wicking, so.
Sweet. So you spend some time teaching her how to be a thug. How to not be as soft and dainty as she normally is.
And
Well, I mean,
things.
she's always had. She was ex-commando. She knows how to
Situations where you need to
But
go
to be
down
less-
up to
Yeah.
fluid and be a little rougher.
It'd be more along the lines of things you need to ignore because it's normal.
Yeah. So you have to commando and un-seasick trainer a
Yeah.
little bit, and yeah. Sweet. That'll take a little bit of time. The two who are off on their trip, how's that proceeding?
I guess you want a piloting role.
Oh, if you're already ready to take off, then
Yeah, I mean, I'm here, you're here, we're all here. I've got the. Wait, how much time does this round trip take? With the just flying on average?
I will look at. And this means I do have to find the mission that had that planet on
Please be 3 days, because then I can just load your gear into the forge and
do
have
it
it execute the command.
Well, you want a day and a half there, a day and a half back.
Yeah, something like that.
Just like take a 2.
Or even if it's just like, 8 hours there, 8 hours back, I can do part of
It
it.
would
And
be
then,
ideal.
It's a pre-Zalo. It was a pre-Zalo
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
so it's a good idea that he's not here. Would be inappropriate. He hasn't earned it. It'd be like putting Shiva in a Wesker thing.
But I think Rose was there either.
It could potentially be 3 to 4
No, she
days.
was.
Depends on
It
your
was her
roles.
first mission.
I was too. Yeah, you was.
Okay. Right, so what I want to do then, before I actually go, is I want to take the Colossus armor, load it into the forge, and have it execute the remodeling.
Because you're not got the forge with you, of course. It's
No,
back
because
yeah.
it stays there.
Mm.
But I don't need to actually sit on it.
No.
I've done my stuff. It just needs to convert the
Just
armor.
goes to, yeah.
Right. Well, we're not going to have the Colossus on this mission, so I bought you this Binky Bear's Cuddle armor.
I guess you literally spend a text point to make it squeak
Yes.
as you hand it over.
It's actually just a generic set.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll treasure it always.
Natural 20?
Oh, wow. I don't know what that's the piloting.
Piloting.
That means you can... Okay, because you rolled a natural 20, I'm going to say that you can control how long you want the trip to take, because...
Fastest there, and then a bit slower coming back, because I want to test out the ship in all kinds of situations.
So you can probably get there in about... it'd still be... We'll still roll your... What would it be? D... Oh, yeah, true. That is true.
I'm gonna need
Trish would admonish me if I didn't do that. It's still a D6.
You know she started doing that?
Oh, God.
I've
Well,
not
she's been listening to the notes.
Yeah, she has a thing on her phone that she can just tap it. It goes like bong add money.
I thought you meant she found out about like AI VI trash.
No, I don't know. It's weird.
So yeah, it's still a. This is actually a D6 and a D20 because it was a very off the beaten path. But you're going to have huge bonuses because of that nat 20.
17 and 2. I don't really need to tell you which way around that was, do I?
Yeah, no. I do. Yes, no. I remember full well when I accidentally asked what one is what, and
It was like,
like,
well, the
I don't think
11
it was
is on
for-
the D6,
I don't think
obviously.
it was quite a big gap as that, but it was, I think, like a D8 and a D6, so it was like... you had a 7 or something on one, and I'm like, which one's that for?
It's like, yes, obviously the 7 is on a D6. Naturally.
So it's
Genius.
still going to be probably like 16 hours
Oh, this is ideal.
there.
Because you're time on planning as well.
If you add in your I've been here before bonus, which you always get.
What do you think, Rover? This seems smooth to me.
Well, what passes the first test. We're not dead.
Always an advantage. Trish,
Yes, Logang.
keep an eye on fuel consumption and tell me if it deviates from the standard that the previous engine would have had.
I will analyze and show you a graph at the end of the journey.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
You're not uncomfortable with this?
I do not have comfort or discomfort. I'm a VI.
Huh.
I have noticed slightly increased FTL speeds, though.
Oh, slightly. So all that work was worth it.
10% extra efficiency.
Efficiency gone through the floor.
And it's Sentinel with its brand new retard engines.
We're not calling it that.
I was only going to say that once, just for the hell. I was going to keep referring to them as that. Takes off.
Hey, Chief. How good are you at practical jokes and pranks?
Reasonably good. The trick is to think of them exactly like assassinations. Sorry, diplomatic couriering.
Right. Apparently, Jim's managed to pretty much offend the entire department, so we need to escalate to some pretty spectacular levels.
Right, maximum humiliation mode, is it?
Pretty much.
Are you like then dumping onto the table your
No.
assortment?
She's just like kick the bag with her feet. I'm starting off with some classics. There's like itching powder. There's something to make his drink stronger, which should be kind of shaming on him.
The trick is to go for his heart, Robivez. Go for his heart.
Get the girlfriend in on it.
First, you prank him, fairly severely in a conventional amateurish manner. This convinces him that that is the reprisal. But really...
It's a prelude.
that just sets him off of his guard. He's expecting something. So you give it to him. And then you give it to him. You should involve a few people. Too many, and someone will tell. Girlfriend? Probably not. Let's see. Jim. Scottish man. Takes pride in his drinking. Takes pride in his strength and fighting. Manly man. How to convince him to surrender his stoicism and give in to fear. There's no chance of getting him to accidentally put on a tutu. Unless he was very drunk. Increasing the power of all the alcohol he drinks so it seems he can't take his liquor is a good start.
Do you happen to know anybody who is really high up in the Turian hand-to-hand combat that could present as a newbie trainer or someone at the Seasick?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I?
You would know somebody.
Come on, I went through the James Bond course.
Yeah.
I've got to know
Well,
someone.
You know, like, once again, you'd know people on Invictus. I don't know if you'd know anybody on the. Oh, you do know a couple of trainers who you've just talked to on the.
Remind me to make a call when we get back. I know a guy on Invictus.
I can just see he's fighting with the Turian, and it's like,
If you were alive, Muhammad, you'd already be dead. You'd be dead twice over. The flowers on my homeworld would kill you.
I mean, it might cost us a bit, but we can get him out here to do that. He might have to buy some beers.
I'm down.
Knows a guy with one mandible snapped off, pretty much all of the back of his head crest gone, eye patch.
I know what people in Invictus look like. God! Grew up there.
With two pig arms. No.
No guy, Peg Pelvis Pete.
Boing, boing.
Oh, I assume that. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, I mean, you should enjoy the planning and the execution. The important thing is, afterwards, there should be a nice, comforting group party, so that there are no hard feelings.
Well, I mean, it'd be
Remember,
nice.
he is your friend.
Yes. Well, I mean, it would be nice to feel that that's happened afterwards, but at the same time, he has had this coming for a very long time.
I must remember to send a note to Heka. He has to. She has to help Daniel train up to be able to take down Jim in sparring at least once.
That would be delightful.
Yeah, and he's got to come on. Should be able to do it with a few extra surprise techniques. I don't think we can actually get Daniel to be better than Jim overall.
Rosie, you would know that one thing Daniel did at least excel in training when you were training with him was that he was incredibly quick and like he was good at dodging out of the way.
Makes sense.
So whether you want to impart that to Logan.
Well, he's wiry and quick for his size, but Jim only has to get a hold of him once.
I wonder if I can convince one of the instructors to artificially raise all of Jim's grades to maximum levels so he gets worried about being called a cheat. Just temporarily.
That would not be believable, so that would be something he was worried about. And play into someone...
Well, I'm sure you have this in hand.
Adding that. I might even know just the person to leave a trail. It looks like it's someone off Citadel's responsible for that.
Yeah, something like that. As graduation looms closer and things start adding up against Jim, he becomes increasingly worried. You will definitely have to involve some of your superiors in on this. Make sure you approach them in the correct way.
Like with a bottle of wine and telling them that they get to...
Wine. Try scotch.
Yeah, truth be told, I don't really know what the sergeant was into.
Who?
I would assume I'd go to the sergeant. She was kind of the...
Sorry, there's lots of sergeants. Which one?
There was only one that was involved in training us. The Sarge, Tadami.
Oh, right, yeah, I know that one. Sure. She's
You know, she pulled some. You know, she helped out. I think she was the one that contacted you guys.
Yeah, right, that one. Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's
Sorry, I was
probably
thinking
how
of a
you
different
know
one, yeah. Right.
You know, she doesn't seem the most approachable for the. Maybe she like a scotch. I mean, I don't really want to approach my one of my professors with a drink.
Sounds like there's a story there, Rover.
So sad I can never do drunk Tadami because she can just fucking burn.
Not if there's some kind of chemical that turns that off in there. Zados! Pickle, quick!
I'll find a pickle for that.
Treating it just like a screw.
Pop the top off the pickle and pull the
Yeah,
insides
yeah.
in, right?
It keeps all its pickle magic inside.
Pickle magic.
Pickle magic.
Vincent Price's pickle,
Pickle
magic.
You're calling about the missing feet.
Unsurprisingly, the scientific community got really mad when I started ranting about pickle magic.
But I showed them. I showed them all.
This guy started singing about it. Yeah, lots of planning and eventually like testing to see whether she can like dilute some of the thing and like paint it onto a stylus and stuff like that. You know, she's willing to suffer about, you know, is the itching powder? Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, they're just constantly doing this every 5 minutes.
No. She would do it, and then she'd be like, you know, I'm not going to scratch it. We'll power here. I was
No.
like,
Salo, haven't done something with you for a while.
He chose not to have things done.
I'm tinkering away, theory crafting away.
Yeah, but their trip is taking like
Yes,
almost a full
yeah.
day. You are going to be done before then. Actually, it'll be around midday on the Monday, and you will get a message, like a call.
Speaking?
Hello, this is Gaxero. Your weapon is finished.
Oh, perfect. I'll come right down to collect.
Okay, excellent. Was Rose's dropped in the exact same time?
Yeah.
Your friend's is also finished.
Oh, she might not be available. Can I collect it?
I'm sure that would be fine.
Perfect.
Just present identification on arrival.
Easy to have that.
Excellent.
Everything you say is so deeply concerning.
I know, right? I will send. I usually have Tal to be the other one. I'll send a thing. I got a ping for my weapon and for Rose's, so I'll go down and pick it up if that's alright.
Yep.
They'll have a testing range, right?
You get a message from Sergeant Tadami. Where's Logain? I have a pickle-related craving.
And I'm weaning off those pickles.
Come see Zalo, the pickle meister.
Piccolo. Piccolo.
So yes, I'll catch the elevator down.
Nope.
Oh, I left my Omni tool. No.
No, you left your robot.
No, he's always with me.
Are you carrying him in your arms
Constantly
everywhere?
carrying it.
Yeah. Unless he can mag to an empty weapon slot. I might have to modify that.
Isn't it a ball this big?
It's fine.
You're not that strong.
No. Yeah, catch a rapid transit to
Carrying a medicine ball around
your
everywhere.
little weapon shop.
Yeah.
He wants to get
You don't
fit.
need to
That's
take
the way
a
of doing
rapid
it.
transit. You just take an elevator like 10 stories down, and
into
you
the
walk out,
market.
and then the debris markets where your
Oh, perfect.
weapons being done are there.
Once I get down the elevator, I'll put the ball on the ground, turn him on, and set him to follow me, and
It's a bit rude in public.
just sort of monitor how he traverses as we walk around what should be a reasonably flat location with a few hiccups. How well he navigates, avoiding like someone's dropped trash or something, etc.
No, yeah, it tries to remain in where there's any, well, where it's flat, basically, and we'll circumvent around. And yeah, follows you along to the weapons store.
Excellent. Once we get inside the door, I'll set it to stop. Just over.
Oh, there's not even a door. It's like a big open
Oh, it's just
market with
like
like a stall
Oh, okay.
area,
Perfect.
like a bench, I should say.
Well, up to the bench or in line if there's a line.
That's a good point. No, there is not a line. You're lucky.
Early or something.
No, everyone else is like having a meal. It's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's
So
lunchtime.
they're not.
Time to interrupt your
people
lunch
don't
break.
just spend lunchtimes heading out because it's the only opportunity they have to go to other businesses. No.
No, that's
This is the
ridiculous.
super future. It's better.
Yeah. Oh, Zalo, I'm here to collect, and I'll show some ID. Two packages.
Of course, and you're here for Miss. Was it under Rosa's name or Tielda's name? I don't remember.
It was under Rose's name, but it was still care of the Sidewinders.
Yeah. And you will have Miss Rodriguez as well.
And this is
Be careful with that. Only the 6 richest warlords in the Traverse can afford that.
and this is lighter than it normally is. Right. Where's the nearest firing range? Just out of interest.
Let me have a look.
Seasick.
There isn't one here. Actually, that would technically be true.
I don't
That's
think I
nearest
could get
public.
And the thing about it is, you're not actually meant to be carrying weapons around around here. So to be able to do what we're doing is.
But people will be able to go to a range and fire weapons
Oh
there.
yeah, but normally, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't often get my hands on Rose's awesome assault rifle.
She owns that now, man. You can't use that.
Yes.
It'll be bio-locked to her.
Is it?
Do you really want to run the risk of rolling a natural 1 and breaking it?
Yeah.
If it would just overheat.
No, it will break.
Because it's you.
No.
I'm
I'll fix it and I'll make it better.
I'll pay beans to make it break.
Beans.
I don't have beans, but I
I
will
do.
pay them.
Man, no respect. Paid so much credits to get that updated. I'm not even going to be the first one to get fired.
That's right.
You could go to Metal Gear, Guns for the Patriots. It's through that elevator, and
Now that I know the name of the place, I have to go. Oh, thanks for the work. And for the speedy completion.
of course, it did not take that much time. And we don't have that many clients at the moment, especially on weekends.
Isn't it Monday?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can
but
do
you
the
can
next
say
weekend.
weekend.
that makes sense.
Think McFly.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Not for now, but I'm sure I'll be back.
Okay, send Tiala my regards.
Will do. Oh, actually, do you guys keep an eye out for interesting stock when you're perusing whatever markets it is you use, right?
I'm always interested in interesting stuff.
I was wondering if you could flick me a message if you came across a certain something.
And what would that be?
A tsunami arms helix.
Oh, just a one of those cranial trauma thingamajiggers for pistols.
Cranial trauma thingamajig.
Can't quite remember the actual name for it.
That's so Zalo.
Keep an eye out for this thing. I don't remember.
Random generated stuff.
Help!
Cranial trauma system.
That's
Increases pistols critical multiplied by 1.
taking conflicts up to a ×4.
Yep. So you know how much one of those costs.
That's why I'm just having them keep an eye out for now. They are spicy.
I mean, I too have my eye on a couple of things that I will never be able to afford, such as a med gel kit and floaters.
Floaters.
Yeah, I know. I built a set into her armor as well. What else can I not afford? Noodles, beer.
Sack of marble.
Rice, brother.
We have one of those in now.
What was the cost again? Just
15,500.
16,000. Or 1,600 it would be. Is it 15?
You remember he's got negative charisma in his
15,500.
Aquarian, wouldn't it be 17?
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind if you still have it when I come back from
with
another
TR.
job or two.
Well, he passed the first test. He didn't pawn my assault rifle.
Straight smart.
I'm not entirely sure I would trust him being able to pick up you. This should concern you greatly.
Yes, it does.
She doesn't know.
She will know, though.
Eventually, yes.
She'll get. TL, did you fire this? No, I've got Zalo to pick it up for you. What's that? It's been used.
You had to test that it was going to work.
You didn't.
So back
You remember how they were telling you to dig up? I'm just saying, as the GM,
Well,
I'm
you,
not
Zalo,
gonna
you're
say
no longer
anymore.
at the current tier that you were on. We have created a new lower one.
2 lower ones.
I'll go back to the apartment.
In fact, you are now a subscription subscriber to the Sidewinders.
Your little blinky ball is higher than you.
You, the worm, the ground, the worms in the ground.
Come on, Noma.
Come
We'll
on.
make our way back.
Hey, check this out, Zalo. Look at this new mod I've got on my pistol.
How much does the banana even cost?
So as your
Ooh, Azure.
so Noma follows you onto the elevator, start heading up, and then you get into the main hallway, heading towards the apartment. Still following.
was there a news program?
There wasn't.
Oh.
Oh.
And
As
then
we
Noma, you see a little light start blinking yellow on the top of Noma, and a little beeping noise comes out of it. A repeated beeping noise.
What does this mean? Oh. Do I fiddle with my Omnitor for diagnostics, or
That might work. That
Yeah.
would be it.
so I'll try to? What kind of roll would I make to figure out why he's beeping?
It'd
Bot
be
thievery.
electronics.
24. Roll a 2.
Apparently, there appears to be some sort of transmission pending.
Interesting. That wasn't in its capability. Sus.
They're here.
It's sending or.
Yes, it's sending or receiving.
It's receiving a transmission.
Zalo,
That's
if you are of any worth, you need to do this. Prove your man.
No. You want to go back to the apartment?
No, I can't
He
do that in
can't.
the apartment.
No,
I want to take it
he
away
needs
from the
to,
apartment.
because we've got they're on the ship. The Omni tools you didn't get because you've still got the Omni tools.
I do, and they're with me.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh well, you gonna have to do something.
Yep. What type of transmission can I figure out? Like,
Somebody seems to be
Pirate
literally
one.
sending a transmission that wants to be answered now, like it's a live message. You would think that's basically what you can pick up. Somebody's trying to transmit a. They want. It's basically like a phone call. Is probably the best way to put it. You have to trace it. You have to pretend to be someone. You have to. You gotta do. You gotta do. You gotta. For once, you gotta be good.
I'm going to have to use Noma's encryption, decryption skill. How would I trace the call while it's running? Get any information I can out of it. Sans a Trish to do it for us.
You would need a more powerful. You would need something more powerful than just an Omni tool.
And I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, because it could just hang up at any moment and stop transmitting.
Would Avena be capable of doing it? She has a bunch of systems.
She might be, but you don't have access to her in that regard.
Yeah, fuck. I could run the apartment's right there. Does our apartment have any kind of system in it that would be capable that I know exists? Like a
Perhaps the
terminal.
communications terminal?
But I don't know if I want to hardwire it into the terminal, and then if they get any
You
information
would probably
back.
have to plug it in directly.
You wouldn't be able to get it in the apartment.
No, I'd have to run a really long cable out the apartment. That's what I was thinking.
The Nebuchadnezzar possibly could, but the chances of you don't think that thing would
Hold the
would
call for that long.
last, but knowing how long it takes for most people to
Voice change.
You might have to answer to
Yeah.
Russians.
make a
or-
luck roll to see if it's already going to hang up on you. Still
Oh,
going
not
for now
allowed.
because they rolled a 19.
Oh, I didn't have to roll. Sweet.
I'm rolling luck to see if
Okay.
it's... Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try the old low gain special voice change because I remember sort of how Fuba sounded, so I might be able to scramble something together in time.
Okay.
What kind of roll would this be?
Turn off all visual.
Yeah,
You
turn
can
off Noma's
control the
visual
camera.
feeds. Yeah.
You have
And then I can
access.
say
Or-
it's damaged.
Or have it all staticky.
Or you can turn the camera back away from you when you're holding it.
No, they want to have it all staticky.
Yeah.
Because at least then it's been damaged.
Yeah, and then I can say it sells. Do that, and the what
Which is
kind
why
of-
the voice would sound weird.
Yeah, so if it's a little off, it might not matter as much because the audio receiver can be a little staticky too.
Okay.
And at this time, while doing all this, trying to figure out how to trace it.
Yeah, that one's going to be tricky. Do I need a roll for the voice change?
Yeah.
What am I rolling? It's going to be a skill I'm bad at.
Electronics.
Oh, never
Because
mind.
you're using electronics to mask the voice, right? You're not...
Yeah, always. I'll use electronics for anything I can use it for. 31.
Okay.
And then I'll,
It comes down to my counter rolls, basically, to try and beat that. If
and
it's...
then the camera and audio, and then answer. Audio, and then answer. Audio, and then answer. Audio, and then answer. Audio, and then answer.